What up, everybody? We've arrived last week of the regular season. Week 15. A lot to play for today for 8 teams. 8 teams in the running. 4 teams crying at home, including me. Let's see the 5 things to watch for as we head into the final week of the regular season of another great year of Crack Kills football. Quick hit number 1. Pushing for the pennant. The regular season championship comes down to the final week, with Phil's Fugitives and All Business fighting for the pennant. Both lost last week, potential clinching games. This week, it will come down to the Cons. They hold all the cards. If All Business wins and the Cons lose, All Business will claim the pennant. Any other scenario, though, favors Phil's Fugitives. Both lost, both win, Fugitives win, All Business lost. The Fugitives would pull all 3 of those scenarios into a pennant. Cons, facing no comment. All Business facing the Flies. Tough news for All Business seeing the schedule, but with the Flies losers of 5 in a row and no comment trying to play spoiler, we'll see how things go today for both of those teams looking for a regular season championship. Quick hit number 2. Fading Frontier. The Flies have dropped 5 in a row at the most inopportune time. Once pennant contenders, Superfly TNT now need a win to even make the playoffs. 7-7 among 4 7-7 teams that we'll get to shortly. Tough test today, though, facing an All Business team that has been rolling. Although AB has cooled off in recent weeks, first meeting between these 2 squads this year. Winner will have a lot to celebrate. Loser might be sitting wondering just what might have been. In fact, I think they will be. Quick hit number 3. Win equals in. Jeans and Apes have win and in scenarios today. Jeans facing Future Cop. Cops, nothing to play for. Struggled on Thursday Night Football in the rain. On the other side of the coin, the Denim are chasing a scoring title, just 45 points shy of the Kings, who have led from wire to wire in the scoring race. Denim also lead all teams with 6 high scores this season. The Apes taking on Shittown with the chance to end Shittown season. Town, another one of those 7-7 teams, but looking at the standings and the scoring, Shittown last in scoring in the league. It's going to be an upset if Shittown wins today. A loss for either the Denim or the Apes. More likely the Apes. Denim with that high scoring potential tiebreaker could cause some consternation for both teams. Of course, win and in for both to get to 9-6. 8-7 should get them in the playoffs, depending on what happens down below. One of them could be on the outside looking in. A lot of crazy scenarios happening today. Quick hit number 4. Dogfight. 4 7-7 teams take the field today with the chance at two of the 4 potential final playoff spots. We already talked about Shittown and Superfly. Winning record has typically made the playoffs. One team will definitely be out, and that's the loser of King Kwan versus the Dimebags. 8-7 should get teams into the playoffs. Again, tiebreakers could rear their ugly head today, but gotta feel good if you win today's game when you're 7-7, especially if you're King Kwan to the Dimebags. See how those 7-7 teams shake out? Of course, 7-8's gonna hurt. That'll put you in the shit bowl. Quick hit number 5. Let's look at the other end of the spectrum. 10-loss club. Either Tinfoil Kings or Unfinished Business will lose their 10th game today, which is crazy when you consider the Tinfoil Kings lead all teams in scoring. Tough year on the other side for Unfinished Business. The Aaron Rodgers experiment did not work out through him or Garrett Wilson. Isaiah Pacheco's broken leg set back Unfinished Business as well. Tough season for them. Future Cop also trying to avoid their 10th loss. Taking on the Denim. Probably going to be 10 losses for Future Cop. Probably 10 losses for No Comment today unless they can play spoiler. And considering the circumstances, maybe the most important spoiler is No Comment. Talking about NC, another bad season. Second to last in power rankings. With a loss today, No Comment would certainly drop to last in the power rankings. All 4 of these 5-9 teams, potentially 5-10 or 6-9, which is nice, will prepare for the shit bowl. Looking for that number 1 pick next year. Of course, all these teams have shown that they maybe didn't do a very good job drafting, save for the Tinfoil Kings. So that number 1 pick, it's a toss-up. Finally, player to watch for this week, Mike Evans. chasing a 11th straight 1,000-yard season. The Bags will need Evans today. Up and down since his return. 9, 21, 8, 21 2 weeks ago. Evans needs to turn it on in the last 4 weeks of the season if he is to get to 1,000 yards. Of course, probably a Hall of Famer if you really think about it. It's got a Super Bowl ring. 10 straight 1,000-yard seasons is nothing to sniff at. Tough test today, though. Take on the Chargers secondary. If Evans can show up, the Dimebags have that much more of a chance to win and get in the playoffs. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for Week 15. I'll be putting up high score info, playoff info. We'll go up onto the site as soon as possible. That's it for Crack Kills Quick Hits for the regular season. Good luck to everybody this week, except the Fugitives.